Hey everyone, good morning. It's me, Maria Fontani, your favorite intuitive business and empowerment coach. And today I want to talk to you about how many of you are frozen with fear. You get paralyzed, you hate getting in front of the camera, you hate making videos, you can't stand doing Facebook Lives, and you might even feel like you just can't stand seeing yourself on video. It makes you cringe. This comes up so often for so many of us. It's a struggle, and believe me, I struggled too with this at one point. So I'm going to share with you two specific things that I did over the past few years to get past that, to not feel petrified in front of the damn camera, to not hate looking at myself or hearing myself. In the beginning, it was so difficult for me to get online, make videos, and really show up authentically. So I've been in the online space since about 2008. I started making videos in about, I think, 2008 on YouTube. That's one of the first things I started to do. And oh my goodness, I remember I couldn't stand the way I looked. I couldn't stand the way I sounded. I couldn't stand any of it. And when I did some retrospective self-healing work on myself, I realized it was all in my head and all in how I thought about myself. So the first thing that's super, super important for everybody, and it's not easy to do, no judgment. You have to drop the judgment. I know it's not what you're expecting to hear, but if you're judging yourself, you're judging others. Judgment brings in a very, very low energy to our bodies. It depletes us. It makes our ego work in overdrive. It makes you have self-doubt, and it clouds your authenticity. It clouds your spirit. So when you're judging yourself, you're judging others also. And it's a very toxic, energetic thing that does block everything, folks. And I'm not talking like woo-woo, crazy stuff. I'm talking reality. So releasing judgment of yourself and others and really accepting yourself. How about like you start accepting who you are? Accept that you're a beautiful human being. Accept all your flaws. Accept all your perfections and imperfections. And show up authentically. If you have a message or a business that you want to grow, in the online space today, it's the way to market. And there is such a powerful way to share your message with the world if you show up authentically. When I come on live, I'm going to share with you secret number 2. What I do, I speak to you with all my heart and soul and passion. And I speak to you as if I'm only speaking to one special person. Do you feel that connection when I come on live and talk to you? I am talking to you. So a great way that I learned to quell my fear and stop feeling judged and stop feeling imperfect was I thought, I'm going to imagine I'm speaking to one special person, one special supportive, loving, amazing person that I'm going to change their lives, that they really need to hear what I'm saying today. And I'm going to have massive impact on them. This will shift everything and really comes down to mindset. So those are the two powerful tools that I use. Now there's some other little tricks of the trade that I'm going to throw in here. I always have, as you see behind me, a really cool screen in my office because I like to have that beautiful consistency. It just makes me happy to see those colors. And I always do my Facebook Lives from either my desktop, which where I'm at now, or my MacBook, which is, I put it up a little higher because if the computer's lower, I tend to feel like you're cut off. So I like to have a consistent look. If you're using your iPad or your iPhone, you have to make sure that you take the iPhone and that this little thingamajiggy, the circle thing, is on the left. I also highly recommend that you make sure that there's a little button on there which is for to be able to turn it. It's on your first page. If you take the phone or your iPad and you just go like this, you'll see there's like a little lock with a squiggly thing. That has to be unlocked for you to be able to record. Again, if you want to have quality, Facebook Lives, make sure you're still. If you're doing them on your phone, that's fun, but a lot of times it's shaky and it makes people nauseous. So it gives, a little less professional look to it. Again, if that's what you're trying to achieve. I'm a big fan also of lighting. I have a mic. I could put the links underneath here. I have an inexpensive mic that I bought at Amazon, and it helps with, you know, the audio. Audio is really important so people can hear what you're saying and speak again with passion and from your heart. If it sounds like you're just drained and not really present, well, I don't really know if your message is going to get through to people. Lighting, you can get like a little inexpensive light like I have up here. Same thing, maybe 18 bucks. It just helps with the consistency, helps with the look. The two most important things are, folks, outside of all the technical stuff, to get over your fear, it's your mindset. Always, always accept who you are. Stop judging and speak to one person lovingly and directly when you're doing a Facebook Live. It's a powerful, powerful message. Also, when you're recording, if you put the phone or the camera down, how are you going to look? You're going to look like this. You're going to look all messed up. Be up, present. Make sure that, you know, how your recording's up, and so you have a beautiful, consistent look. And love yourself. You are a beautiful human being. Love yourself, and trust me, if you have a message, a product, or a service that you are trying to sell to people, that you want to make an impact on the world, then you need to show up on video, and you need to share your value with people, because that is really what they want to hear. They're waiting for you, and you are holding yourself back because of fear. Fear is not real. It's false evidence appearing real, folks. Fear is not real. Death is real. But if you're just afraid of stuff because you're going online and you're judging yourself, those are two mindsets. You can shift them and release them. Trust me, you have the power to do so. If this information interests you, if it hits home, if it's something you want to learn more about, I am happy to offer you a complimentary coaching call. There's no strings, there's no get up, there's no attachments, there's no nonsense, no obligations. If anyone that has spoken to me recently, which I'm sure people will comment on this post, I have worked with many people on one strategy call with me. Sometimes you get the biggest breakthroughs. I always say, give me 30 minutes and watch shit happen. You would not believe the kind of breakthroughs that you might have just talking to someone from the outside and getting some professional and some expert advice, opinion, or intuitive advice. I am here for you. If you're interested, just comment below and I'll send you a link to have a private conversation with me. I hope this video was helpful. Again, be loving and kind to yourself, folks. Look at yourself as if I'm talking to you, and I hope that I have helped every single one of you today. Overcome your fear. It's in your head. Have a beautiful day. Thank you.